Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again here to bring you another video. This one's going to be talking about the Walking Dead video game. Now, I should be more specific. This is going to be the second official Walking Dead video game. This one's going to be done by Activision, and basically it's going to be a first-person shooter. It's coming out for Xbox 360, PS3, and of course PC as well. So that's pretty cool because I play PC mostly. I don't play consoles too much, so that's good. And it's called The Walking Dead Begins. You can actually go check out the trailer at www.thewalkingdeadbegins.com, and you can go ahead and see, sort of a teaser trailer of it. Now, what it kind of looks like is it looks like it's actually going to be before the events of Rick waking up and everything that happens with that. So I assume since it's sort of like a prequel to the show, it'll probably end with Rick waking up. Most likely, that's what I think anyway. And it looks like you can actually play Daryl. They show in the trailer that Daryl looks like he's going to be probably one of the main playable characters. Now, it's not 100% either way for sure whether or not you're going to be able to play as a lot of different characters from the Walking Dead show in like a story mode type thing. It does look like it's going to be a first-person shooter as far as what they're saying, which is awesome because I was really excited for that. And I hope there will be a multiplayer, but I haven't heard anything yet about the possibility of there being a multiplayer. Although I would love that. I think that would be really cool to have like a first-person shooter multiplayer where you could, let's say you could have maximum of like 8 or 16 players, something like that, and each of you could pick a character from the television series. So you could play as Daryl, obviously, because it looks like he'll be probably the main character you're going to play as in the storyline. Maybe Shane, as Daryl, you probably get to use like his crossbow, his knife, maybe his sidearm, and I don't know what else. What other weapons would he use? I don't know, maybe an axe or something. And then you could have like maybe play as Shane, and he'd have like a shotgun, a sidearm, and what else is he used in the show? Maybe some other little weapons, stuff like that as well. Or Glenn, or just any of the characters from the show that we see up to that point. Maybe even Merle. That'd be cool. So the game, just to me, the idea is great. Activision's going to be doing it, so obviously Activision, a huge gaming company, been around forever. They make some awesome first-person shooter games, of course. So it goes without saying. So that being said, I'm really excited for this game. Can't wait to see it, and I can't wait to actually see some more actual gameplay footage from it, because in terms of the trailer and what it shows, it doesn't really show any gameplay footage, but from the whole concept looks good. I mean, the idea of being able to play as Daryl's sweet. I hope we'll get some more characters in there that we can play as in the story mode. Maybe play a portion as Daryl. Maybe Merle. And then maybe be able to play as, part as Shane, maybe Glenn, any of these other characters. And being as it's going to be the Begins, Walking Dead Begins, maybe give us a little bit more insight on, what happened with the other characters before they all met and came into a group together. And of course, Rick, I'd like to see Rick as like a playable character in multiplayer, but I think in terms of, the game itself and the story mode, you actually probably, if it's going to be a Begins game, you probably wouldn't even want Rick to be in it, because we already know what happens with Rick in the show, and once he wakes up, everything that he has to go through to get to Atlanta and all of that stuff. So I think it'd be more interesting just to see the other characters, play as Shane, from the beginning, having to protect Lori and Carl, play as Daryl, play as Merle, all these different, these are really cool ideas. So the game looks great. I'm definitely probably going to be picking it up if it's a first-person shooter. There's no price yet, so we'll see what it comes out as. I'm assuming it'll probably be like $50, $60, something like that, but should be lots of fun. So if you want to check out the trailer, I'll put the link in the description. It's www.thewalkingdeadbegins.com. Later, guys. Peace.